Most powerful gods in the world. There are many powerful gods in various mythologies and religions throughout the world. It is difficult to determine the most powerful gods in the world, as each religion and mythology has its own set of deities with unique powers and abilities. However, here are some of the most powerful gods in the world along with their attributes and mythology. Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Hinduism, known as the Trimurti, these three gods are the highest deities in Hinduism. Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the preserver, and Shiva is the destroyer. Together, they are responsible for the creation, maintenance, and destruction of the universe. Zeus was the king of the gods and the god of thunder and lightning in Greek mythology. He was known for his strength and power, and his authority was recognized by all the gods and mortals. Odin, Norse mythology. Odin was the chief of the gods in Norse mythology. He was the god of wisdom, war, and death. He was known for his magical powers and his ability to see into the future. Shiva, Hinduism. Shiva is one of the principal deities in Hinduism. He is the destroyer of the universe and is associated with the power of creation, preservation, and destruction. Amaterasu, Shintoism. Amaterasu is the sun goddess in Shintoism, the indigenous religion of Japan. She is considered the most important deity in the Shinto pantheon, and her power is associated with the sun, light, and life. Thor, Norse mythology. Thor was the god of thunder and the son of Odin in Norse mythology. He was known for his strength and courage, and his power was symbolized by his magical hammer, Mjolnir. Vishnu, Hinduism. Vishnu is one of the principal deities in Hinduism. He is the preserver of the universe and is associated with the power of maintenance, balance, and order. Ra, Egyptian mythology. Ra was the sun god in Egyptian mythology. He was considered the most important deity in the Egyptian pantheon, and his power was associated with the sun, light, and life. Apollo, Greek mythology. Apollo was the god of music, poetry, prophecy, and healing in Greek mythology. He was known for his beauty and his ability to inspire creativity and knowledge. Hades, Greek mythology. Hades was the god of the underworld in Greek mythology. He was considered one of the most powerful gods, as his power extended over the realm of the dead and the afterlife. Kali, Hinduism. Kali is a goddess in Hinduism who represents destruction and chaos. She is often depicted as a fierce and terrifying figure, and her power is associated with the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Osiris, Egyptian mythology. Osiris was the god of the afterlife, resurrection, and fertility in Egyptian mythology. He was one of the most important gods in the Egyptian pantheon and was responsible for judging the souls of the dead. Shango, Yoruba religion. Shango is the god of thunder and lightning in the Yoruba religion of West Africa. He is a powerful deity associated with courage, strength, and justice. Marduk, Babylonian mythology. Marduk was the patron deity of Babylon and the god of creation, fertility, and justice. He was one of the most important gods in the Babylonian pantheon and was often depicted holding a bow and arrow. Athena, Greek mythology. Athena was the goddess of wisdom, strategy, and warfare in Greek mythology. She was a powerful deity associated with knowledge, courage, and justice. Anubis, Egyptian mythology. Anubis was the god of mummification and the afterlife in Egyptian mythology. He was responsible for guiding the souls of the dead to the afterlife and was often depicted with the head of a jackal. The Jade Emperor, Chinese mythology. The Jade Emperor is the supreme deity in Chinese mythology. He is responsible for maintaining order and balance in the universe and is often depicted with a long beard and flowing robes. Izanagi and Izanami. Shintoism, Izanagi and Izanami were the divine couple in Japanese mythology who created the islands of Japan and gave birth to many of the other gods in the Shinto pantheon. They were powerful deities associated with creation and fertility. Huitzilopochtli, Aztec mythology. Huitzilopochtli was the god of the sun, war, and sacrifice in Aztec mythology. He was one of the most important gods in the Aztec pantheon and was often depicted holding a serpent or a spear. Morrigan, Celtic mythology. Morrigan was the goddess of war, fate, and death in Celtic mythology. She was a powerful deity associated with strength, courage, and prophecy. Allah Islam. Allah is the supreme deity in Islam and is considered the most powerful and merciful God. He is the creator and sustainer of the universe and is worshipped by millions of people around the world. Perum, Slavic mythology. Perum was the god of thunder and lightning in Slavic mythology. He was a powerful deity associated with war, strength, and protection. Tlaloc, Aztec mythology. Tlaloc was the god of rain and fertility in Aztec mythology. He was responsible for providing water to crops and was often depicted with a headdress made of blue-green feathers. Olorun, Yoruba religion. Olorun is the supreme god in the Yoruba religion of West Africa. He is the creator and sustainer of the universe and is often depicted as a distant, all-knowing deity. Freya, Norse mythology. Freya was the goddess of love, fertility, and war in Norse mythology. She was a powerful deity associated with beauty, strength, and magic. Enlil, Sumerian mythology. Enlil was the god of wind, air, and storms in Sumerian mythology. He was one of the most important gods in the Sumerian pantheon and was associated with power, authority, and wisdom. Tezcatlipoca, Aztec mythology. Tezcatlipoca was the god of fate, war, and sorcery in Aztec mythology. He was a powerful deity associated with change, transformation, and prophecy. Anansi, Arkan mythology. Anansi is a spider trickster god in Arkan mythology from West Africa. He is associated with storytelling, wisdom, and cunningness. Ganesha, Hinduism. Ganesha is the god of wisdom, knowledge, and new beginnings in Hinduism. He is often depicted with the head of an elephant and is associated with good fortune and success. Hephaestus, Greek mythology. Hephaestus was the god of fire and metalworking in Greek mythology. He was a powerful deity associated with creativity, craftsmanship, and strength. The Christian god. Christianity. The Christian god is considered the most powerful and omnipotent deity in Christianity. He is the creator and sustainer of the universe and is associated with love, mercy, and justice. Amun, Egyptian mythology. Amun was the king of the gods in ancient Egyptian mythology. He was associated with creation, fertility, and the sun, and was often depicted with a ram's head. Nuwa, Chinese mythology. Nuwa is a goddess in Chinese mythology who is credited with creating humanity. She is often depicted with a serpent's tail and is associated with creation, fertility, and protection. Tiamat, Babylonian mythology. Tiamat was the goddess of chaos and creation in Babylonian mythology. She was a powerful deity associated with the ocean and was often depicted as a dragon. Ahura Mazda, Zoroastrianism. Ahura Mazda is the creator and sustainer of the universe in Zoroastrianism. He is associated with truth, wisdom, and righteousness. Demeter, Greek mythology. Demeter was the goddess of agriculture, fertility, and harvest in Greek mythology. She was associated with the growth of crops and the changing of seasons. Horus, Egyptian mythology. Horus was the god of the sky, war, and protection in ancient Egyptian mythology. He was often depicted with the head of a falcon and was associated with power and protection. Kukulkan, Mayan mythology. Kukulkan was the god of wind, storms, and wisdom in Mayan mythology. He was associated with the feathered serpent and was often depicted as a dragon. Tezcatlipoca, Aztec mythology. Tezcatlipoca was the god of night, magic, and fate in Aztec mythology. He was associated with the jaguar and was often depicted as a smoking mirror. Xicotencatl, Aztec mythology. Xicotencatl was the god of agriculture, fertility, and renewal in Aztec mythology. He was associated with the changing of seasons and the renewal of life. YHWH, Judaism. YHWH is the name of the god of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in Judaism. He is the creator and sustainer of the universe and is associated with righteousness, justice, and compassion. Poseidon, Greek mythology. Poseidon was the god of the sea and earthquakes in Greek mythology. He was associated with water, power, and strength. Rhea, Greek mythology. Rhea was the goddess of motherhood, fertility, and the earth in Greek mythology. She was associated with the nurturing and protection of life. Saraswati, Hinduism. Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge, music, and the arts in Hinduism. She is associated with wisdom, creativity, and learning. Sekhmet, Egyptian mythology. Sekhmet was the goddess of war, destruction, and healing in ancient Egyptian mythology. She was associated with power, protection, and fertility. Surya, Hinduism. Surya is the god of the sun and light in Hinduism. He is associated with power, knowledge, and vitality. These are some of the major religions' most powerful gods in the world, each with their unique beliefs, history, and customs. It is important to respect and appreciate the diversity of religious traditions and their followers.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe,